Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. So welcome to the last video for 2023. In this video I just want to do a little catch up on what's been happening in the Frost household. Also announce what my 2024 hashtag event will be, and of course, as you might be able to tell by my get up, wish you a very happy holiday season no matter what you celebrate. And just to show I am contrary to the Christmas get up, I also have my favorite t-shirt on, which is my Ouija board. So I've got a little bit of Creepmas happening and a little bit of Christmas. I want to start with a horrible story. Now it is going to get quite grisly, and I will be putting pictures and some video up to show you what I'm talking about. But it does involve Luna, who of course is one of our cats, our baby cat. Although she's 2.9 years old, she's not a baby anymore. She's the younger of our two cats, and it is quite graphic, so I just want you to know in advance, and if you need to, you can skip to this timestamp where I'll be talking about the hashtag event. Roughly half a week ago, by the time I'm filming, it will be about a week and a half by the time this video is released. It was a Friday night and we heard a loud crash come from outside and then a cat crying, and we thought Luna was getting into a bit of mischief with another cat that comes around, but they usually, you know, they chase each other, but there's nothing usually too violent around anyway. And we heard this noise, so we thought she must have been chasing him and knocked something over. But we went out to see what was going on, and we saw Luna on top of our concrete dragon statue. Now I will put a picture up here so you can see what I'm talking about. And we thought she must have got her legs stuck in between the wing and the castle, so we're trying to free her leg and pull her up to get her out. But we'd realised, and I mean she was fighting, I should say that too. I'd brought out a towel to wrap her around. Terry was holding her while I was trying to free her leg, and when her leg was free we'd realised she was still attached to the statue. So obviously this meant she had impaled herself on the wing of the dragon. Poor Terry was getting beaten up by her, as you can understand. The poor thing was so scared and in so much pain, obviously being impaled by something. He got a bite on his leg, which thank goodness never got infected or anything. I mean, he treated that straight away when we got her to the vet. In the panic, I'm hyperventilating, almost wanting to pass out, but I was still able to have enough brains to realize I had to find a hammer. So I found a mallet we had in the house. I just couldn't find the hammer, but I must have had a lot of adrenaline going because I managed to break. We sort of moved the entire statue down as gently as we could, with Terry holding Luna at the same time, and just two whacks of the mallet and the wing broke off. Now, so I can put picture up here as well, but I do have the actual piece here just to give you an actual size comparison so you understand. Here is the piece that broke off, and as you can see, it's solid concrete statue. This piece here up to the ridge there was inside her. She had impaled herself on that, and that just shows you how thick the tip is. So yeah, that was embedded inside her. I thought it was around her haunch, like her back leg, because of the way she was all twisted up on the statue. But we managed to get her into the cat carrier and take her down to an emergency 24-hour vet that we have locally. By the time we'd got her there, it's probably about a 10-15 minute drive away, so not too bad. But the piece had come out, so I don't know if she in the cat carrier was digging at it to get it out, but it had come out. But they took her to the back. We weren't in there. Like, I think we were waiting for 2 hours in the waiting room just to find out what had happened. You can probably hear the stress in my voice telling this story. We were in a panic, as you can imagine. poor Terry, he then, while we were there at the vets, he went and washed all of his wounds because he had a number of scratches, and the bite on his leg, like she completely bit through the fabric of his pants, ripped a huge hole in it and dug her fangs into his leg. They also had hand sanitizer and stuff like that, so he was able to treat his scratches and that, and they've come out fine. You know, they're just scabbing over. There's absolutely no infection or anything nasty there, thank goodness. But yeah, she so they had her in the back for around 2 hours, and we were called in that we could see her. So they showed us the photos they'd taken of the wound, and it actually was her stomach area and her sort of her right side down to her stomach, and what had happened is it had actually split her open. So whether or not she was trying to pull it out while she was in that cat carrier and it split her open, that's what happened. They had her there for such a long time without seeing us because they were making sure there was definitely no damage to any of her organs, which at that stage definitely no damage to her organs. But they kept her in overnight and didn't stitch her till the following morning. They had her on, like, you know, painkillers and everything. We were allowed to say goodbye to her before we came home. Yeah, she was, poor little thing, was drugged up. Her pupils were so big, and she was, thank God though, she was just so quiet, just lying there. And as I said, they stitched her the next morning because they wanted to triple check that there was definitely no damage to any of her organs. They were absolutely astounded that there wasn't. So they stitched her up and we brought her home on Saturday, and she is okay, thank goodness. She's just really sore and sorry for herself still. I'll put pictures up here to show you the day we picked her up, just of the extent of her wound and her fresh stitches. Yeah, she's home. She's it hasn't been quite a week yet, but she's on lots of medications for like antibiotics and anti-pain, stuff like that. She's being super clingy, and I understand that 100%. She's getting all the love she needs because she's also got the cone on, and she absolutely despises that, but obviously she has to have that on until the stitches come out. So she's getting lots and lots of hugs. She's sleeping between Terry and I at night. We usually don't let the cats sleep in the room with us at night because they can get quite annoying and disruptive. She just needs to be with us. She's sleeping the night through and not being a menace at all. And through the day, most of the time why I haven't really been able to do my filming is she'll be on the couch with me, but on my chest along here. So if you do see a lot of cat hair, I do apologize. I don't know if it's coming through on camera or not, but she's sort of just trying to sleep on me. She just needs the people. And of course it affects Jill, our other cat, who is really unsure about the whole thing. She sees Luna with this cone on and she's hissing at her and not wanting to be near her. And again, you can't explain it to them, they're cats, but we're all pretty racked up. Terry, myself and Jill, and of course Luna. Like I said, it hasn't been a full week yet. She can't go back until the 29th of December, which might be roughly the time this video is released or the day after. But we need to hopefully get her stitches out and stuff. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. It's just horrible because you can't explain to her why she hurts and why she can't go outside and why she's got the cone on. And we having to give her medication twice a day. We're doing it. We have to do it. We'll do it. But she doesn't understand why we're shoving things down her throat and, you know, maybe potentially hurting her a little bit more in the process. It's just really hard. And we both, Terry and I, our sleep's really shot at the moment. And of course, with it being a nighttime emergency visit, it's cost thousands. So yeah, I'm currently, you might have seen posts, I'm currently running just like a little fundraiser on Ko-fi to help us pay for the medical bills, because yeah, it's just it's horrible. And in the 2 days I've had that up, we've already hit about 66% of the goal of what we're asking for. We're asking for 3,000 Australian dollars. So if you can spare, you know, anything at all, it would be truly appreciated. It's over at Ko-fi. Also, once we've hit the goal of the 3,000, I'm taking it down and all the posts relating to the incident down, because yeah, we don't want to go over that. We're not, you know, asking for tens of thousands or anything. We just need, you know, the initial to help pay for those costs, and then once that's reached, yeah, I definitely going to take the request down. But that aside, that's basically why I hadn't done as many videos in these last 2 weeks as I wanted to. I'd had a few planned that I needed to get out by the end of the year, but I did the basic, which was my PR one for the last PR one I did for the year, and this video, and the rest of it, yeah, I just got, you know, Luna is my priority, obviously. So that's that. Now, if you had skipped all of that part with Luna, I completely understand, because as I said in the warning, it was pretty horrible and horrific injuries shown. Welcome back if you hit the timestamp button. So the second part of this video is to announce the 2024 hashtag event I am going to host. So I was going through what worked on the 2023 one, and I found that the 3 topics that got the most attention was anything to do with cats, anything to do around creepy stuff like Halloween, and also the Japan theme stuff. So next year's theme is going to be hashtag spooky Japan cats _month. So what I basically mean is, I'm just, for the whole year, I'm going to run the theme that if you're doing something that's either spooky related, Japanese related, or cat related, it can be included. And if, I guess bonus if you do something that is a spooky Japanese cat, because that's all 3 themes in one. So yeah, I'm not going to do it off by saying like this is Valentine's, this is Easter month, this is Mandala month. You can do whatever you want within the theme, if it has a cat in it, if it's something to do with Japan, or if it's spooky or scary. So yeah, spooky Japan cats is the hashtag event, and I'm still doing the _month because I want to be able to divide it up monthly so that I can share your completed projects at the end of my completed projects and colouring pages video every month. And again, it's open for all craft and art, so not just adult colouring. It can be diamond painting, it can be cross stitch, it can be resin, it can be your own art, it can be wood burning, etc, or brick building, etc, etc. Yeah, just do what you like and share the photo at the end, or by the end of every month, and then I will share your image on my completed colouring pages and project video of every month. So I hope that makes sense. If you're really not sure, just leave me a comment down below and I will explain it further as best I can. So this is my last video for 2023, and I'm having around 2 weeks off, so I'll be back mid-January. Same format, 3 times a week, doing the same sort of activities in the sense of adult colouring, diamond painting, cross stitch, brick building, and anything else I want to do. I have listened to you with your votes when I did some vox pops asking you what things you'd like to see in the new year, and I will be definitely trying to do more face to camera, hence this one, and also some more whip and story times, because I have got a lot of the little kits that I like, key rings or fridge magnets, that sort of thing, that make good little quick videos to do in the background whilst doing a little story time as well. So I think that covers everything I wanted to say in my last video for 2023. Yeah, I'm still thinking in my head, it is still 2023. I want to thank everybody for watching, not just this video but all my videos throughout the year. It has been and still is truly appreciated, and if this is your first time to my channel, or if you've been a returning viewer and you still haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and also the notification bell. If you would like to support the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the details are up here on screen. But I hope everyone is having a good festive season, no matter what or how you celebrate. I hope we are all being extra nice to people. We should be nice to people all throughout the year, but Christmas time is hard on a lot of people, and we can forget that because it's always rammed down our throat. It has to be about family and gatherings, and that's not always a good thing or an easy thing for people. So love to everybody during this time of year. It's either really a great time or a hard time, but yeah, let's all just be nice to each other. But that will do it for me. Have a safe new year, and I'll catch you all in January 2024. Bye.